Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Monday. I'm sorry, excuse me, Tuesday. Wow, I'm slipping here. Tuesday, July 19th. And got a little bit of economic news release today we got to. And this week is pretty much going to be the housing market. So let's go ahead and take a look here what we got. I'll start off the housing starts today. And basically, back in May, it had 549,000 starts, and they were kind of expecting to go up a little bit, and actually went up quite a bit, 629,000. We're still way off of what we really need to be, but this morning the stock market was kind of liking it. They thought that was good because you're looking at 14% jump, which is good, but if you look at the overall numbers, we're like about a third of where we should be. So pretty far off if you look at the scales. So let's go and take a look at the single family permits. Back in May, we had 406,000, and it just came in at 407. So about the same. We had about almost even from May to June on the single family permits here. So on the stock market, as I mentioned, the stock market was kind of like in those other news. So right now, stock market's up a bit. Europe has kind of calmed down a little bit with before they're having a summit of the Euros to talk about, obviously it's going to be mentioned about the debt crisis. So as a result, the bond yields kind of decreased a little bit. So it's helped out Italy and Spain with their bonds. Greece, they believe to see some light at the end of the tunnel for them as well. So good things are starting to happen in Europe. Well, I'm sure that will be something to be watched. And then on the U.S. side, we got a lot of tension towards the U.S. debt ceiling that needs to be taken care of this week, as there's a lot of concern that perhaps maybe U.S. may default on their debt for the very first time, and of course have an adverse reaction as to our credit rating, where maybe things will get pretty much everything will get more expensive, from people not wanting to buy our mortgages to our credit cards and debt. So interest rates in general will go up a lot more and become more expensive here. So. As a result, let's go ahead and take a look here at the bond market and see what interest rates are doing. No, sorry about that. Somehow something got mixed up here. So what we got here is yesterday we had a pretty big drop after I did this. We were right about here and it just continued dropping. We actually dropped below the trading range, as I mentioned, about par 60. And we start off lower, but now we're kind of showing a little range here going up to a par 66. We're above it right now, but we'll have to see if it maintains that or not. It's kind of looking to me that maybe we might have some type of trend going downwards a little bit, as if you look at the graph here, it's looking downwards, which is not good news for interest rates, because if we're going upwards, that means interest rates are going lower, showing some improvement. If it's moving downwards, bonds, that means there's less demand for the bonds, and therefore interest rates are rising. So for the market, we need, obviously, housing market, we would like to see obviously lower interest rates for people to be able to keep that affordability an issue. So, all right, folks. So we'll call it a day here. And if you have any questions, or if I can help you with any of your needs regards to mortgages, whether if you're home buying or refinancing, please give me a call or check out my website at californiamortgagetips.com. Have a great day, folks.